Elon Musk has slammed the Academy over its messed-up representation and inclusion requirements for Best Picture nominees. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences requires that films must fit one of three diversity and inclusion criteria to be nominated for Best Motion Picture. These include having an actor from an underrepresented racial or ethnic group in a lead role, or a general ensemble cast in which 30% of members are from at least two underrepresented groups, such as women, racial minorities, LGBTQ+, or people with disabilities. A film can also qualify for the nomination if it has a theme or narrative centered around an underrepresented group. The Tesla billionaire, a known critic of diversity and inclusion requirements, is now blasting the Oscars for limiting what are potentially the best movies and stars from winning the award for Best Picture. "This is messed up, should just be who is best, not best with an asterisk," Musk wrote on his social media platform X, retweeting a post with screenshots of the Academy's policies. The Academy announced what critics have dubbed its diversity quota in 2020 following mass anti-racism protests that erupted across the country after the police killing of George Floyd. Musk's tweet was met with a wave of support from X users who branded the diversity requirements as criminal and an act of discrimination. Elon is right, it's about who's best, not checking boxes for diversity quotas, one critic wrote. Art should be judged on merit, not skin color or background. Time to end these ridiculous rules and let talent shine through. A good movie has a life of its own. I still watch movies made 50 years ago, and the Oscars winners are usually the best of the lot, another tweeted. Now I'll never see the garbage they make, let alone watch it once or twice a year years from now. One replied, just call it the 2025 DEI Awards. DEI destroys everything, another echoed. The woke movement has completely ruined movies, genuinely can't recall the last time I saw a great movie, it's sad, slammed another. One social media user even suggested that any Oscars won during the diversity era should come with an asterisk next their name. Hollywood's Motion Picture Academy introduced its new eligibility rules in 2020 in a bid to boost diversity among Oscars nominees. The move came after years of criticism over a lack of diversity among the Academy members and among the Oscars nominees and winners they select. The Academy says its inclusion eligibility requirements are designed to encourage equitable representation on and off-screen to better reflect the diverse global population. But filmmakers and critics alike have claimed the rules disqualify fan-favorite films from winning Best Motion Picture, including the popular presidential biopic Reagan. Reagan, starring Dennis Quaid as the Republican president, did not hit any of the Academy's inclusion eligibility requirements and therefore was not nominated for Best Picture. Howard A. Klausner, a screenwriter on the film, criticized the requirements, telling the New York Post that by these new rules, many previous winners would never have been recognized. "We were among 116 films that were eliminated for consideration this year," Klausner told the newspaper. Obviously, there needs to be a conversation about this policy. Industry members have echoed his remarks, noting that under today's guidelines beloved Best Motion Picture winners, including The Godfather, Patton, and Rocky, would not be eligible to win the award. This year, the coveted Best Picture Oscar went to Honora. The story of a New York sex worker who gets a chance at a new life when she marries a wealthy Russian client on a whim. Honora emerged as the winner in an unpredictable Oscars race that included papal thriller Conclave, Jewish immigrant story, the brutalist and blockbuster musical Wicked. The film won a total of 5 Academy Awards. In addition to Best Picture, Sean Baker won for Best Director, Original Screenplay, and Editing to tie the record for most Oscars won by an individual in one year with Walt Disney, who won for 4 different films in 1954. The movie's 25-year-old star, Mikey Madison, was named Best Actress.